welcome to my channel. I hope this finds you all healthy and happy. Please enjoy the upcoming video, and if you do, like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Okay, I am so excited to have a play with my new Distress Oxides. I don't know which release this is because I know it's not the latest one. I know it's not. I think they just released a set 4, and I know it's not that one because these were the cost was coming down a little bit on these. And I had some birthday money, so I got myself. I've been wanting them forever. So I've got cracked pistachio peeled paint, which is my very favorite shade of Distress inks, the regular kind. I've always loved peeled paint, but anyway, so cracked pistachio peeled paint, broken china, this is iced spruce, walnut stain, faded jeans, vintage photo, which is another one of my very favorites. This one is spiced marmalade, wilted violet, fossilized amber, fired brick, not fried brick, fired brick, and worn lipstick. So I'm just going to have a play with these, and I will just let the camera run, and I'll probably put it in fast forward, and then I will get back to you at the end. So hang in there with me. Thanks. Okay, I am using heavyweight smooth watercolor paper. That's what the tablet says. It doesn't give me any weight for the paper. And I'm gonna start off here, I think, with there's a little bit of a smooth side and a little bit of a textured side, but very, very slightly. So I'm going to use the textured side. And this is the spiced marmalade that I'm using. And I'm just putting it down on my craft mat, my little non-stick craft mat. That's fossilized amber. And I'm going to spritz it with my water. Then just kind of drag and tap my tag through it. It's really fun to do this. And just showing you there a little bit how the first tap went. Mopping it up here with just some lined note paper that I can use then for something else later on. Giving it a bit of a dry. It's my understanding that the Distress Oxides are permanent once they are dry. And then you can layer over top of them, and then we're going to try that. This is the peeled paint, one of my very favorite colors of the Tim Holtz inks. And I think I decided to go with some fired brick then, yeah. And what I was kind of looking for, I knew that these colors would sort of go brown or kind of grunge up together, and I was hoping that they would do that. That's why I'm kind of mixing them a little bit with my finger there, and I could actually see on my my non-stick craft mat that they were kind of doing what I wanted them to do, and you can see there that they're comes out sort of like a grungy type effect. just mopping up again with that same just note paper is all that is. Got a couple little pieces of note paper that really came out cute. I thought I'd give that a spritz with water just to see what happens there. Move it around a little bit more. Had a couple of puddles, so I decided I would just dab those up with that note paper. Drying it a little bit more here. I'm really liking it so far. And I think that's the fired brick again. Decided it needed a little bit more, so I tried dabbing it right onto the tag, and I'm going to have to use a blending tool, I think, if I want to put it right directly on something. But playing and testing them out, haven't ever used them before, so I was having fun just seeing what they did. Mopping up again. I can't bear to waste even one little drop of these Distress Oxides, so I'm just dabbing again some little puddles that were made. Fossilized amber again. Kind of picking and choosing where I'm dipping my tag into the activated oxides. Showing you my little cleanup paper and drying a bit again. And I'm pretty happy with this one. That one's all finished. I will add more layers to it before I actually, complete the tag, but the background part, I guess I should say, is finished. First step of it, anyway. Okay, and I believe this is Faded Jeans. This is a really cool color. And I think I choose Broken China to go with it. I love these two colors anyway, and so this one I'm really getting a kick out of seeing the different patterns and what it does on your paper. cool little mop-up papers. Trying to decide if I want to add another color with this. And I think I end up choosing worn lipstick. Yep, worn lipstick. So I continue tapping away here, adding my worn lipstick in different spots. And I'm really loving how this one is turning out. I think I decide to leave it just as it is. Nope, I spritz it a little bit with some water. Forgot I did that. Just to see if it would move a little more, and did kind of leave a few interesting patterns on the tag. And all done with that one. For this one, I start off with the Wilted Violet. Absolutely gorgeous shade of purple. And I finally learned how to squiggle the ink pad back and forth, sort of like shimmy it back and forth on the craft mat to get a solid square of color. Live and learn, you know. And I go with spiced marmalade. That time the shimmy didn't work quite as well, but it does work better. I don't know why I chose excuse me. I don't know why I chose those two colors together. I just kind of like the vintage grunge look, sort of, and wanted to see what those two would do together. Decide to clean the mat a little bit just to make sure it's not picking up any other color. And there's what it looks like so far. I kind of like it. And I think I ended up not liking it and then liking it again. I don't suppose any of you know what I mean by that when I say that. So I decided to choose the iced spruce. Now here's where I have a little bit of problems. You can see me there struggling to get the lid off, and as you all know, these lids are not hard to get off at all. And I was thinking to myself, well, maybe your fingers are just not working right or whatever, but it seemed to be stuck on the one side, completely stuck. And I thought, well, there's nothing really for it to be stuck to. I was debating at this point in time whether to grab, a nail file or something to try to go in there to pry it loose, but I didn't want to crack my lid or container. It finally came off, and as you can see there, it has pulled or shredded my ink pad. And I'm trying to get an angle to show you this, but it actually glued itself, there you can see it, to the edge of the lid. And what has happened is when they put the ink pad down into the bottom of the plastic, you can see it there very clearly. It's off center. They didn't get it glued in properly, and it's ruined the, well, I mean, it's made the actual ink pad, and I'm showing you there where they didn't get it glued in, and it's stuck fast. You can't slide it or move it, but it is off center, and that's why it's the lid doesn't want to close properly. So I just dabbed some of the iced spruce onto my tag and then activated it with a few spritzes of water. And here's where it gets to the place where I'm kind of like, I really don't like that. So I add a little bit more water and try to get it to, move around a little bit more, and see if I can move it even some with my fingers. Dabbing it a bit to see if I can get it to move. Getting it off of me a little bit there. And so I decide to dry it. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt to try to see if I can't get it back to where I like it again. And I decide to go in with some more of the wilted violet. And I thought maybe I'd only need just a tad bit more. I was checking out the iced spruce again and decide, no, I'm going to let that alone. I do think if any of you have any suggestions which way I should go, I think later I even mentioned something about emailing Ranger regarding that particular ink pad, but I don't know if I should do that or if I should actually contact Amazon, because I got these through Amazon, so I'm not sure which to do. If any of you have had experiences with that, let me know in the comments below what your experiences were, and if you had luck with getting a return or replacement or anything of that nature. Because I just don't know, with the ink pad itself being damaged on the inside and frayed and everything, I'm really not sure how it's going to hold up. So the wilted violet is really helping a lot, I think. I've added some more wilted violet a couple different times, and I'm dabbing again and letting it run some in different spots and dabbing some more, and it's oxidizing into a really the iced spruce is oxidizing into a really unusual color after adding some more of the and I'm moving it over to dry it right here so that I don't dry the little bit of ink that's still left on my craft mat, because I want to use that, but I just wanted to give it a dry in between to see if I could pull it in the spot that I want it. Dab it back into the spot that I want it. And I end up using all the ink that I had put down. And now I'm looking at it again and I'm thinking, yeah, I really kind of like that now. Okay, you saw me making 3 of my tags here. And I will probably do a voiceover because you will also have seen me struggling to get my iced spruce open. So I'm going to I think I'm going to probably send Ranger an email and ask them if there's anything that can be done regarding that, because it was defective. So we'll see how that turns out, and I'll keep you posted about that. But I love these. They're very, very, very fun to work with, and very they're just cool. And this one, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and it just kept going funny and awkward, and I put the iced spruce on it, and I really didn't kind of like it, but as it's turned out, I really do like it. For a background, I'll have to, keep going with it, do some stamping or whatever, maybe put some splatters or some circles or whatever in white and stuff, but just for my first play with my new Distress Oxides, I had a lot of fun and I love them, and I'm really glad that I invested in them. So I'll probably get more colors down the road, but right now these are the ones that I have to work with, and I'm just excited to have them. And so if you stayed with me through the whole video, I surely appreciate that very, very much. And until I visit with you next time, God bless you. Bye.